Hey guys, welcome back by a new video on my channel. Today I want to take a look at this TikTok couple. So apparently this 19-year-old dude is dating and smashing a woman that's in her 70s, a grandma, someone that legit could be his grandma. I mean, at least he doesn't need to worry about getting her pregnant, right? Well, that's wrong. Apparently this dude is claiming that he got this woman in her 70s pregnant. Well, everyone with a couple brain cells could understand getting a woman pregnant in her 70s. Well, that ain't gonna work. Her ex are gone for many years. Her ex were gone in the 90s, weren't they? But apparently there's gonna be a big twist to this entire story. An Empire Strike Back twist, you could say. So you would say this is a couple looking at all the videos and they are together, which, you know, I don't have anything against that necessarily. If they're both legal age, you know, I think people should do with their lives what they want to do with their lives. I think it's obviously pretty weird that a 19-year-old boy is dating a person that could legit be his grandma. Like, there's obviously something off about a dude that wants to date someone that's in the 70s, and I don't understand why a grandma wants to have a young boy being her boyfriend. And I don't know how it is really gonna work, you know, in real life. I don't think the energy levels are going to be the same. Grandma needs to sleep when this young guy obviously wants to bang. I mean, it's just gonna be a pretty complex relationship if it's legit would be like a relationship. But it obviously could be like a sugar mommy relationship because he's showing off like expensive cars, so you would think it's like a sugar mommy younger dude relationship. If you don't know what a sugar mommy is, a sugar mommy is basically older, I mean most likely gonna be an older woman that pays a young dude to be with her or, you know, entertain her, and it's, you know, not like a romantic relationship. She's obviously paying for a younger dude. It's more common to see like a sugar daddy, like an old dude that doesn't even get it up, that wants to have like a young woman and is paying her to be with her and pays for like expensive things that the younger girl wants. And, you know, if they want to do that, like, I don't have necessarily anything against it. Like, I don't think that's healthy for the people involved. So let's go back to the story. So apparently this 19-year-old boy, we can just say boy because he's 19, got this woman pregnant that's in her 70s. Let's take a look at some of the videos that, you know, talk about. I mean, they're not talking about showing it. So yeah, that definitely gives the vibes that she's pregnant. But obviously anyone that's older than 12 knows that a woman that's in the 70s ain't getting pregnant no more. That time is gone for a long time. So what is really the story here? So apparently this 19-year-old guy and this older woman are grandma and grandson. So apparently I think this dude is using her for some clout and trying to make it look like it's a relationship, so people would click and people are gonna say that's crazy, a 70-year-old woman being with like a 90-year-old dude. That's like really insane. How is this even legal? You know, people are obviously gonna respond that way. It's obviously gonna get a lot of like views and clicks because it's pretty insane, honestly, if it would be legit. But it isn't legit. The grandma didn't know about anything and just thought she had a fun time with her grandson, and they were just like hanging around and, you know, doing some social media stuff. Obviously the grandma doesn't know much about social media because when she was born people were still moving stones, being legit here, so she doesn't know too much about how social media works. But obviously if you're gonna do something like this is definitely gonna gain a lot of attention because it's a pretty crazy situation, especially when this dude, which is pretty creepy looking back at it because it's his own grandma, is claiming that she is pregnant and the dude made him pregnant, which is obviously like, bruh, don't make women pregnant in the 70s, don't do it. It honestly makes me happy that this is not a real relationship and this dude that's 19 isn't banging a woman in her 70s, but it's still kind of messed up because it seems like this grandson is using his own grandma to get attention and like clicks on social media. It just shows how far some people are going to go for attention and clicks on TikTok and other social media platforms. platforms, and I honestly don't think the grandma is liking the fact that the grandson is pretending they're both in a relationship and that the grandma is pregnant. I don't think grandma is waiting for that, and definitely not for the responses people are going to have. But I don't think like the grandma is fully there anymore, because in one of the videos it just shows like a gender reveal thing going on, and I don't know what the grandma is thinking about the gender reveal and who it is about. I don't know what the grandson is saying to the grandma. Maybe the grandson is like manipulating the entire situation just to get some views from the grandma. Who really knows what the situation is like? But I do feel bad for the grandma, especially when the grandson is trying to make it look like she's pregnant. Obviously the grandma is gonna have like a lot of bad reactions about that, because it would be pretty messed up if a woman in her 70s gets pregnant, because you know, even if she gets pregnant, even if there's like a 1 in a million chance the grandma is pregnant, and she's literally like shocking the scientific community, because you need to understand, if she's in the 70s, she does not have much time left. Her timer is almost gone. She's not going to spend much time with her son if she legit would be a mother in the 70s. That is why you shouldn't be parents at a really late age, because you're not going to have much time with your children left. Because if you're in your 70s and 80s and you're going to be a father or a mother, maybe you have 10 or 15 years left, and I'm being nice there. You know, grandma can be gone any second, you know, and to have a child and to leave a child at such a young age is not a good idea. Luckily this woman is not pregnant, but this actually reminds me of another couple, and this is a legit couple. Let's take a look at this couple. So this dude and this woman are legit dating. This woman is like in the 60s, I remember. Obviously she looks much older. I don't want to be mean, but that's the fact, honestly. And they were talking about, you know, getting her pregnant as well, which obviously, like, even if you're in your 60s, you shouldn't get like children. That's not a good idea. This is a legit couple, so there are legit people that have like a massive age gap. I just don't understand how like a relationship is gonna work when you have a person that's in the 60s and you have a guy that's in the 20s. Like, I have a lot of questions. I think we have all questions how stuff like that works, because I cannot imagine someone that's in their 20s and a person that's in their 60s or 70s having a lot in common. Maybe that is just your boy. I just don't understand what they would be talking about. But leave all your thoughts about this situation in the comment section. What have you learned from this situation? Well, you shouldn't be smashing grandma. That I even need to say that is already crazy. But if you enjoyed today's video, press the like button. It will help the algorithm in promoting the video. Subscribe on my channel if you want to get notified, and I will see you all in the next one.